Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brittany, and it's been a minute, right? I have no excuse. It was just, life. I'm gonna blame it on life, but I'm back.
I'm back.
So today I will be sewing Simplicity 8606. I sewed view D, and it's a, I guess kind of like a wrap skirt with ruffles at the end. It's very beginner friendly. You have, I don't know, you don't have that many pieces, but the flounces really make the skirt. And I did it out of that cheetah, well, animal print that I did in my fabric haul. Well, I wasn't sure what I was gonna make, but that's what I made, and that's all I got. So let's get into the video so y'all can see it. It's so cute and flirty, and I love it. Okay, so I have already stitched my front and back pieces, and now I'm going to sew the back pieces together at the center back, matching my notches.
Okay, so now I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and stitch where I have pinned.
So now that I have my two back pieces sewn together, I'm going to pin the front to both sides, finding the notches. Ooh.
And now I will sew along both side seams.
Okay, so now that I've done the front side pieces and the back, I'm going to do the flounce, matching up my notches. So then I will need to sew right here, but while I'm at the sewing machine, I'm going to go ahead and attach my side flounces as well. So I'm going to take one of the sides, find my notches.
Okay, so now I'm going to sew my flounce seams together. So now that my flounce pieces are one, I'm going to press 5/8 of an inch on the lower edge of it to get ready to create our narrow hem.
Okay, so now that I have it pressed up, I'm going to fold it to that press line, then fold it again, and try to clip it, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, but basically, I'm just creating a narrow hem all the way around, but I'm not gonna clip all this. I'm just gonna go to the machine and just fold it down as I go. Okay, so I'm back. So I hemmed the lower half of it, then did the sides as well, a narrow hem for those. Okay, so I have my skirt piece, and then I'm going to bring the flounce back. And so for the right side of the skirt, I'm going to pin, find my notches, has one. So I'm gonna make sure my seams match. So I pinned the flounce to the skirt, and I don't know, my notches were not matching and my dot wasn't matching quite either. So I know on the left side it says you do have to finish this off once you pin it, but I'm also going to do the right side like that, and then I don't know. I had to make sure my seams matched. So that's all I really wanted. As long as my seam matched, I can, you know, play around with this and make it look right. Okay, so I've attached the flounce to the skirt. She's looking good. And the next step is to fold the sides, so 5/8 and press. And then I'm going to do a narrow hem here. And then I'm also going to do a narrow hem for this side as well. So I'm going to fold to the press line, and then I'm going to fold again, creating my narrow hem. Okay, so I'm gonna go so and so. So for the waistband, I've interfaced the waistband, and on the unnotched edge, I pressed 1/2 of an inch up and made all of my markings. So I'm gonna attach it to the skirt. So with right sides together, and then the small dots should match my side seams. Okay, so now I'm gonna go sew. Okay, so now I'm gonna work on my ties. So the pattern says to fold the right sides together, leaving the side with the dots. So I'm gonna leave this open. So this is the right one. I got it marked. This is the right one and this is the left one. So I'm just going to fold with right sides together. Okay, so I'm going to sew from here down and leave this open, and from here down and leave that open on both ties. Okay, so I have attached the skirt and the waistband, and I press my seam up. And then for my ties, I also stitched it. I also stitched them and turned it to the right side and then basted the ends. So the next step is to place the ties along the waistband in between these dots, bottom dots. Bottom dots? I don't know why I always want to say darts. And then I'm going to do a basting stitch right here as well. Okay, so now that I have that base, I'm going to fold right side to right side, and then I will pin to sew along the seam line. So I kind of want to put my pin in the way, but sew right here to match that up, and then you're going to turn it like this, and it'll be like this.
Okay, so now I'm just trimming away the excess. And then I'm going to turn it to the right side.
I have pressed this part that I just sewed, and then for the waistband, I folded it in half and made sure that the seam came over the edge right here. So I'm going to stitch in the ditch. So basically I'm going to try to stitch right there in that seam as best as I can. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back from stitching in the ditch, and as you can see, it started off pretty good, and then I don't know what really happened, but kind of like right here, I kind of didn't get it, but oh well. We're gonna go ahead and make the button hole, and then we'll be done. And it'll be time to wear it.
So please let me know what you think in the comments section. And until next time, be blessed.